Hello. So far in these videos, I've considered the power of poetic language in terms of healing. In this video, I'd like to look at poetry in terms of strength and how it has been used through the ages to arm and protect against the uncertainties and storms of life, and how we can do this using language, imagery, structure and metaphor. At a time when many of us feel our voice and our history or our story is being taken away from us, suppressed, denied, how can we counter this, protect and assert our own voice, or even to know what this is? We live in a fractured society. It is difficult to trust. Teachers and leaders may be fraudulent or dubious. So it's up to us to journey inward, to find our own voice, reclaim what is unique to us and our experience of the world, our own poetry. Last time I featured this Celtic prayer which, through rhythm, repetition and imagery of the four elements, water, air, earth and fire, created a feeling of serenity. Deep peace of the running wave to you, deep peace of the flowing air to you, deep peace of the quiet earth to you, deep peace of the shining stars to you. A Celtic blessing which you may be familiar with also features the four elements. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rains fall soft upon your fields. Here the word may transforms the poem into a blessing, something we can give to others in gratitude. You can use frameworks such as these to create prayers and blessings, all the more meaningful because they're from your own imagination or experience. The earliest Celtic poem which has come down to us is known as the Song of Amergin. It's ancient, forceful and active. It uses metaphor by prefacing images with the words I am, thus connecting the speaker and harnessing the power of nature and the elements through this powerful magical invocation. I am the wave of the sea, I am the bull of 7 battles, I am the eagle on the rock, I am a flash from the sun, I am the most beautiful of plants, I am a strong wild boar, I am a salmon in the water, I am a lake on the plain. You may want to try this for yourself. Recall in whatever words come to you a sublime landscape, a dramatic storm, a summer afternoon, a wild animal. Go deep into your memory and see what emerges, and then preface each line with the affirmation, I am. Visualize these images as you read aloud and mean them. A later poem, first recorded in the early 9th century, is St. Patrick's Lorica. The word Lorica is Latin for breastplate or body armour. It is a prayer of protection, but interwoven with pre-Christian magical belief, as much early Christian literature was. It's another strong poem, apart from its historical context, which you may want to look up. It calls upon many sources of support and strength. The one I'd like to highlight is the Celtic invocation of the natural world. Its literal translation begins, I bind to myself today. In the same way, the Song of Amergin harnessed the power of the natural world, It infuses the reader with its uplifting imagery, strength of heaven, light of sun, radiance of moon, splendour of fire, speed of lightning, swiftness of wind, depth of sea, stability of earth, firmness of rock. What comes most vividly or spontaneously to mind when you think of earth, air, water and fire? Without becoming sentimental or using cliché, go for the most meaningful descriptive words, which are often the simplest. Don't be afraid to experiment and use language in your own way. Break through and be authentically you. The American poet E. Cummings did this in his most famous praise poem, with his exuberant use of language and punctuation. I thank you, God, for most this amazing day, for the leaping greenly spirits of trees and a blue true dream of sky, and for everything which is natural, which is infinite, which is yes. We no longer live in the rhythm of nature as the early Celtic people did, who voiced charms and blessings to accompany them in the ritual of every part of their daily lives. Experiencing communion, interweaving spiritual and physical lives, harsh as those lives were. Yet still today, no one can take away from us the awe of the natural world we have experienced, or the depth of emotion we have for what we love or how we feel. This is the power of our inner life, of who we are, and we can release it in poetry. I would encourage you to write about the 4 elements. They are the essence of our existence. They contain the forces and energy of our lives. Write about a deep forest, a cascading waterfall, a bright flame. I will leave you with a poem about the element of air, a sonnet by a young World War II fighter pilot, John Gillespie McGee Jr. Sadly, he died while flying a few months after writing this. High flight. Oh, I have slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds, and done 100 things you have not dreamed of, wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air, up the long delirious burning blue. I've topped the wind-swept heights with easy grace, where never lark nor even eagle flew, and while with silent lifting mind I've trod the high untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God. I hope you're enjoying these videos. You can subscribe here, and you will also find the text versions on my Substack. In my next video, we'll move into the realm of story. I invite you to join me.